Hi everybody and welcome. My name is Dawn of Embracing Dawn and this is a reading for Gemini. So Gemini, we're going to get started with a untethered soul oracle card for a focus, and then we're going to use some psychic tarot and some other oracle to fill in the message. So let's see what the message is right now for Gemini. Nothing is popping out, so we'll cut for the cards. Hope everyone's having a great day today whenever you come across this message. And let's see. Awakening consciousness. If you go very deep, that is where you live. You live in the seat of consciousness. A true spiritual being lives there without effort and without intent. Okay, so this is just all about recognizing that connection to your source, connection to to the seat of your consciousness. And let's see what's affecting your journey right now. Whoa, okay. Got some cards that want to speak, which is always awesome, Gemini. Okay, shuffle a little bit more here, and then we'll cut for the remainder if none more pop out. Oops, okay. I love it when they fly because those are the ones that want to, that want to be read. Okay. So we'll put those together in their line. And we're going to draw 3 from each one. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. We've got some repeating numbers of 3. And just want to set them all up so that they are facing, oh, very nice. Okay. All right, so we have, starting out here, it looks like we've got double 9s, double 3s, double 7s. Okay, so pay attention to 9s, 3s, and 7s, Gemini. 9s, 3s, and 7s, because we've got 2 of each one, and when numbers repeat, there's a message in there. Okay, 2s, 7s, and 9s. So getting started, we have suffering in silence, 9 here. This is around the mental body. This is your thoughts and ideas, obstacles, difficulties, decisions. So there's something that has been going on in your life, Gemini. The suggestion is that, there's something that's going on that has caused you to just be sitting, and suffering in that silence and not speaking to anybody about whatever this burden is. You've been holding something to yourself for whatever reason that is, perhaps you haven't had an opportunity or taken the opportunity to really sit and go deep with it, and look for a solution outside of the material world, so to speak. But you've definitely been suffering with something. And then we've got the number 2 here. The number 2 here, which is the waiting game. So this is on a spiritual level, representing your, I'm just reading from the guide here because I'm new with this deck. But this is about inspiration, spiritual force, principles, and willpower and passion. So you're playing or you have been playing some kind of waiting game here where you've been, you haven't been taking action. You've been really feeling like whatever this is, it's insufferable to you. It's been very difficult. It's been very stressful. And you seem to be waiting something out. And the suggestion here with our lead card is to, the answers are inside, the answers are within. And we've got our first number 7 here, which is triumph. So in the major arcana, this, I believe, would be the Chariot. I'm just going to check for sure. Yeah. So this is about fast movement. This is about things changing. This is major arcana. So you're shifting out of this waiting game, and this suffering is about to end. It's interesting. I had a teacher one time, a medical doctor who's also an intuitive, and she said to me that pain is inevitable within this human experience, but suffering is optional. And I didn't understand that for the longest time. And then I came to a place when, when I was doing some shadow work, so to speak, and leaning into myself within and triggers, and I realized what that really meant. As human form, we are going to experience some pain, definitely, connected to our attachments, the emotions we bring, the physical, physicality, but it's our choice how long we sit in that. And it's our choice whether we hang on to that energy, and store it within ourselves, or if we work with it and we transmute it and we heal it. And that's where the suffering comes in. When we hang on to that, when we're attached to that, when we relive it every time we remember it, it's like it's happening over and over, and it reinforces that energy. And that's where the suffering is. It's the painful moments we can move through. It's the suffering that's going to end for you here, because you're breaking through this. And with the Chariot, you're breaking through this in a big way, and you're going to have some insight as to how to move forward. Your direction is clear. You see you've got this character that's on the horse with the flag. They are determined. They've got the sun behind them. They know where they're going. They know what they're doing, and they're renewed in that passion. And moving forward here, yeah, this is great. Okay, moving forward here, we've got harmony. Number 6, this is also major arcana, and this would be the Lovers in the major arcana of a regular tarot. So you're achieving, you will achieve harmony with whatever this is, and it looks like perhaps it's related to a relationship of some kind. So this isn't necessarily in the business world or with your job or finances. This, with the Lovers card coming up here in harmony, this is speaking more to romantic relationships. So it could be that, those Gemini that this pertains to, that are connecting to this, that you've been in, or you are in some kind of romantic union, and you've been suffering on some level, whether that is the relationship is changing, the dynamics and the vibrations are changing, and it's not aligned with you anymore, and that difference or that dissonance between what it is you now need and what the relationship is representing, there's a big difference between that. Or it could be that the other person as well is going through this kind of growth, shifting and changing. It could be that you've both learned the lessons from each other that you've needed to learn, and that it is time for you to peacefully part ways and move on. But this suggests that there's going to be harmony here. So however this plays out for you, it's going to play out in the best, with the best outcome possible for all of you involved, Gemini. Then on top of that, we've got number 8, accelerated motion. And this is spiritually based as well. So you're going to have an insight like this suggests. And with the Chariot, that's movement, and that's movement forward. And then we've got accelerated motion, and she's looking towards that Chariot, right? So definitely you've got this movement forward here, where things, once you make that shift, once you shift that vibration and make that decision, then that's going to happen fairly quickly. And the harmony is going to come fairly quickly. And we've got number 9 here, which is also spiritual card. This is spiritual strength. So this is where you notice, you've got your higher self here. That's what it represents to me. And then you've got your physical self. And you've got this beautiful purple ring all the way around. That's spirit. And you're being supported by spirit, but you're connected. And you need to find the internal strength to find that connection and follow your heart. Follow your instinct. Follow messages. You may receive messages in repeating numbers that repeat all the time, and then look them up. Look up, angel numbers or repeating numbers online, and it will give you possible explanations. Look for signs of animals, You know, if you see like 3 hawks in the air within a short period of time, look that up as well. That's significant. Or if you see a fox, you know, bunnies in abundance, anything that's unusual or it crosses your path that you don't normally see, or there's a lot more of them, look that up as well, because those are signs and symbols that the universe is bringing to you. Even in lyrics of songs, commercials, cartoons, like it can really come from anywhere, you know? And if you're very much in tune, then when you sit in this seat of consciousness, you will get the messages that you need to get. You just have to listen for them, and they can come to you through visual, they can come to you through sound, you know, audio. It's different for everyone and whatever your strength is in terms of connecting and tuning in. So moving along here, it looks to me like part of this suffering has been, we've got number 7 here, which is deception and envy. So this is around, again, mental body, and this is about either there's been some deception, which is where you're suffering in silence back here at the beginning, where either you are being deceived by some circumstances, there's a person or people that are involved in your life or situation that are holding back information or misrepresenting themselves, or there's some envy here. And this could be, you know, envy on your part. Perhaps you've been envious of something that, or someone that you've been paying attention to, you know, someone in your life. Or someone could be envying you and creating this deception and this dissonance here. But again, this is going to clear. But I will say that this is affecting your solar plexus chakra here, number 3. So the solar plexus chakra is right here. It's just, you know, underneath the breast here at the top of the ribs. And this is signified with the color yellow. And it's all about your self-esteem and your self-image and you know, how you feel about yourself. And this has been affected by this deception and envy, and it's really taken a toll. So you've been living with this lack of self-confidence. It could even be with these two coming up that you have a situation, if it isn't involved with a lover, so to speak, with the harmony card coming up here, it could be someone that you know, you deeply love, but not in a romantic way, or someone that has their eye on you, that perhaps you're unaware of, or maybe you are, maybe they're on your radar. But it could even be like some gaslighting, you know, where you've been in a relationship of some kind, and it's the vibration of it has shifted, and it's not aligned with who you are. Your instinct is telling you something is off. And somehow you've been impacted with your self-esteem, with your sense of self, with your knowing who you are within whatever this is. So it could be that this person is, you know, it's time. If you are in union with them and you've been struggling with a decision to move forward on your own, it may be time to distance yourself. If this is a friendship soulmate, you know, or a family member that you care deeply about, but there's just been too much going on lately, again, it could be time for you to take this action with the Chariot, you know, and move forward, and things will clear. Now, we have our second number 3 right over top, which is recognition and reward, and this is going to be in the physical material world here. So this is about money, prosperity, possessions, security, material gain. So in doing all of this, in moving through this process, Gemini, and recognizing who or what is not aligned with you right now, and you'll know who it is. You know, this is a general read. It's different for everyone. But with whoever this is, you're going through a process where you're breaking through, and you're going to regain your self-esteem. You're going to have a much deeper, better understanding of your value and who you are. Excuse me. And once you do this, once you recognize this, and this could come from external, this could come from internal. The suggestion is it's more internal, looking at your situation from the observer point of view, as opposed to all of the emotional attachments that can happen, you know, within within a union, within a bonding. And you are going to have some material gain, some recognition, some sense of security in the home is going to come from that. Okay, so let's take a look at, we'll pull a couple more cards here to round out our message. And Gemini, if you could, please click like and subscribe and help me to build and grow and share with others. I'd really appreciate that, and I can stay connected with you. So we'll pull one more card here. So it looks like you've been in this space for a while. This doesn't feel like it's something that's just suddenly hit you. It feels like it's something that's been happening for some time. And you're finally coming into an energetic space where you can deal with that. Yeah, see? There we go. Okay. So we take a look here. We have number 55, another repeating number here. Acceptance. So this is about you're finally ready to accept whatever this situation is for exactly what it is, without judgment, without, being hard on yourself, realizing that you need to take responsibility for your part in whatever this is, but also that you need to allow others to take responsibility for their part as well. And coming into this place of acceptance allows you to see this from a more open space and to take action and move through that with more confidence. And then we have 46, just for a moment, joy. And you see how this joy is coming from within. You've got this, this energetic being, this feminine, where this light beam is shining from the heart space, up into the cosmos. But also you've got this spiral that's spiraling out and spiraling out and spiraling out with this light energy. So you're going to be able, with this recognition and reward, you're going to be able to experience joy in your moments again. So that's a lovely message. Okay, Gemini, that's your message. I wish you all the best. Remember to live big and shine your light bright. Until next time.